My days, bro. I can't. I can't with this football club anymore. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. Like, what were we saying? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we kicked out the holders. And what happened? A great game of football that we've been needing to see for a very long time as Spurs fans. My goodness, what a great game of football for both sides. It was great football, good football. Defensively, Tottenham were pretty good. I can't lie to you. There was quite a few little scare moments that Manchester City gave us, but defensively we were good. And up top, I was kind of slightly surprised, even though I know right now it seems like even though we've won, it seems like a lot of people are still kind of like negative or upset or about kind of still calling that Timo Werner. And yeah, he did. He should have scored like a hat trick. He should have scored a hat-trick, Timo Werner, but he scored a great first goal within 5 minutes. Kulusevski with the great assist from the far right. This is the type of passing and quick assists of football. This is what I want to see. I don't want to see no dilly-dallying on the football, waiting for other people. If you see there's a chance, make the pass. That you're a professional Premier League football player. You should be able to be making these passes. Kulusevski with the great assist. Excuse me. And Timo Werner placed it in, and you can see it in his celebration too. How relieved he looked. He looked relieved to even just score that goal, but then it's like he kind of fell back into his little mode of like, oh, I'm a bit iffy. But he had a few chances. I'm not going to call out Werner because again, he scored the first goal, and he didn't play too badly other than the several misses. You know what I mean? Because even Richarlison as well. Richarlison came on for Timo Werner, and he had a chance where the Man City, I can't remember what Man City player is, but they pretty much threw from their own half with a throw in, and Richarlison was pretty much one-on-one with Ortega, and he kicks the ball right at the keeper rather than smashing it into the keeper's top right corner. Like, bro, put the ball away. Send that ball flying into the net. I'm tired of this. Let me try and place it. Bang it in, brethren. So he missed a few chances with Richarlison. Solanke also missed a few chances. But one thing I'll say with that, Solanke is a very slow striker. He is not the type of striker we can send an assist through ball through the defense, to cut through the defense and hope that he runs onto it. He's too slow. But all in all, I thought we played great. And I know some people may say, oh, well, it was Man City's B team. But really? Was it really Man City's B team? They had, who did they have? They had Ortega, they had Stones, they had Ruben Diaz, they had Ake, they had Gundogan, they had Foden, they had Savino. That's 7-8 first team players that they played. So again, yeah, fair enough. They never brought on the Terminator in Haaland, because let's be honest, if he brought on Haaland, I don't think we would have probably won that game. You know what I mean? Because it was a tight game in both halves. But Spurs played really good football. I was happy with the football I was seeing. It was quick passing, quick moving, players making runs where they should be making runs. It was good to see, and it was like the goal, even the second goal, the beautiful curler from Sarr, because the way he managed to squeeze that ball in with that curler was ridiculous. It was a great goal. But again, it's like after that goal, you didn't really see too much of him. But again, like I said, defense-wise, we was perfect. But my sad thing is that we've gone and lost Van de Ven. We've lost Mickey Van de Ven to probably a hamstring, which doesn't look good. And he looked pretty upset. I can't lie to you. He looked pretty upset, and it looks like it might be a while that he's going to be out for. So that's unfortunate on that matter, because I feel like Van de Ven is probably our best player in the team, not even just our best defender. He's probably our best player in the team at the moment. So to lose him is very unfortunate right now. We do seem to be suffering from a lot of injuries, and a lot of the time, most of our injuries happen in training. So I feel like there needs to be some looking at like what's going on in the back room, and even the physios, or just even at training in general, because I don't understand why we always have players getting injured in training, but yeah, other than that, I thought Jagerson had a very good game. He was very solid, very solid throughout the entire game. There may have been like one or two little iffy moments. I think I seem to remember. Yeah, but other than that, I thought Dragerson was probably most definitely our best defender. Archie Gray, he was the weakest link. He is not a right back. Yeah, he's not a right back. Archie Gray is not a right back, and I don't think we should be putting him as a right back moving forward. We should not be doing that. I'm not even sure what position he plays, actually, to be honest to you. So if anybody could let me know, but I'm not sure what position he plays. So, but he doesn't play right back. It's not for him, because that's where most of Man City's attacks were coming from. It was coming from the right, you know. But other than that, I thought everybody else was pretty good. Kulusevski was awesome. You know what I mean? I thought like he was pretty much awesome, and I don't rate Kulusevski so highly like a few of our fans do, like who consider him like probably like one of the greatest midfielders in the Premier League at the moment or something. But I just thought he had a very good game yesterday too. He was really on it. There was quite. It's like it's the sort of football that I haven't seen from Spurs from since like Harry Redknapp days. Just like the sort of the confidence, because you can even see it. You can see the confidence building in the players as well as we scored the first goal and then the second goal, and there'll be like a backheel turn pass here and a quick movement there and a little feint there. You know what I mean? You could see the confidence rising in our players. So Kulusevski was really good for that yesterday. Sarr had it was kind of decent. He was in and out of it. Basuma came on for Sarr as well, because I think Sarr was on a yellow card, and then Basuma got himself a silly yellow card 7 minutes after coming on at half time. I'm just like, come on, Bissy, what are you doing, bro, man? And it was a silly yellow card to get, you know. But yeah, other than that, I thought Mickey Moore didn't really kind of shine in the game yesterday when he came on as well. But I'm not really expecting him to always shine. He's just a 17-year-old, you know. Like I'm hoping that he has his moments when he has his moments, you know. But other than that, I thought pretty much everybody was good, man. I thought the whole team played pretty decently. Quite a few of them played pretty well, and I thought we held off Man City well enough. I thought we held them off well enough, because again, without their Terminator on the pitch, Haaland, we pretty much caught a blight, you know. Like we caught a blight yesterday, and I think Pep pretty much kind of gave that game to us, but at the same time, he didn't, because we played well. We played well in that 90 minutes. Sure, like the last 10 minutes of the first half and the last 10 minutes of the second half, it was all Man City. But again, we held them off. Not in the first half, because they got that first goal. And you could tell it was coming, but I was just hoping that we could just hold out until the second half, 2-0 up. But again, after that, when it was 2-1, I was saying in a few of the live comment sections of like not Tottenham Away, Football Heritage TV and that, and I was just like, man, look, let me tell you something. The second half is going to be a tough watch. It is going to be a tough watch, and it was a tough watch, but I had to stick through it, man. I was just like, Spurs, because the amount of chances we kept missing, and I know Spurs throughout the decades, when we keep missing our chances like that, it's going to end up going down to the opponent. They get their one chance, boom, put it in, and a nice 2-2, and I'm like, oh god, here we go. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen, you know. So we managed to kick out the holders, even though people might say it was their B team. But again, I thought they had a pretty decent team. Only with the subs, he started throwing on more of the young players. And again, like, that's one thing I like about Pep, because again, if you have young players in your squad, you should be using them at some point too. Throw in young players. Sometimes let young players just ball out. Let them ball out on the pitch against another senior Premier League team. Sometimes let them ball out, you know. But again, we managed to beat Manchester City, and I feel like now, having beaten Manchester City, Spurs have no choice but to go on and win this trophy now. I feel like we have no choice but to go on and win it. We have Manchester United at home in the quarterfinals. Manchester United won 5-2 under Ruud van Nistelrooy, so they look pretty happy to finally be able to play some football that they enjoy as well. I can't lie to you. And I know my brother's happy right now with the Liverpool win as well against Brighton away, but we moved, man. It's a tough quarterfinals right now. You know, it really is. It's a tough quarterfinals, because Manchester United, they're going to have a new manager coming in. So that's a new manager bounce, you know, but we'll see, man. We'll see. But like I said, I think we should be going on to win this now. After beating Man City the way we beat them last night in such a great performance, man. It was a good performance, and I don't really want to hear too much negativity from Spurs fans today about, or the Timo Werner misses, or the Richarlison misses, or the Solanke's too slow. Just appreciate and be happy with the win that we caught yesterday. Be happy with the performance. Be happy that some of the players actually played out of their socks. You know what I mean? Because like I say, Dragusin was pretty amazing last night. He was solid as in the defense, and I thought even when Romero went off and Davis came on, because I know a lot of people will be like, oh my God, Davis. But for me, I've never had a problem with Davies, even though he's been at the club for far too long now. I've never had a problem with him because he's the most steady Eddie player that we've ever had. And he will always give you a 7 or 8 out of 10 performance as long as we're not losing. You know what I mean? And even sometimes if we are losing, he still puts his best in, you know? So I don't really have a problem with Davis. And I thought him and Dragusin, like I was saying in my preview video, that I don't really want to see Dragusin and Davis as our centre-back pairing because it's probably our worst centre-back pairing. But I think they played better together than we did with like Romero and Dragusin, you know. But yeah, man, sad for Mickey van der Ven because, like I say, I think he's our best player in the team right now. So it's sad to lose him. But again, this is what I'm saying. It's just like to play him at left back. It's just like you could have been using Serge Reguilon, you know, like you could be using Serge Reguilon. But it is what it is, man. We move on. Quarterfinals next, Manchester United at home at the Lane. We'll have to see how this one goes. But like I said, I feel like we should be going on to win it now. Even if we have to play Arsenal or Liverpool in the finals, it is what it is. We should be beating the teams now. But again, Arsenal and Liverpool aren't no slouches, and they'll probably play their best team too. So from here on out, it's just it's backs to the wall, man. From here on out, it's backs to the wall, and let's just take in on whichever team comes up to you now, man. You can't be afraid of whichever team comes up to you now. But damn this club, bro. I can't with this club anymore.